Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy87 and this is Let's Play Digimon Survive Part 34. In the previous video, we learned about a mysterious library in the woods, and Aoi went out there to try and rescue Haru. It turns out, kind of a trap, and Aoi is not looking in a good spot. We're gonna go see if we can rescue her. We gotta explore first, apparently. We can't just go to the library, we gotta explore. The library's been unlocked. The free battle's been unlocked. Alright, never mind. There's not really too much to explore. Aoi's in trouble. If I search the library, we'll probably find her. Alright, I mean, I don't just save, I just saved. Or I just loaded a save, because I'm taking a little break. After recording the last video, I had some things to do, but this is the library that appeared. Hey, and there's something weird about this? Yes, buildings like the apartments and the school have all been run down. This building looks like it's been built pretty recently, though. This is what you meant by clearly distinct, Professor. Right, so. This has been manufactured from memories recently taken from humans. Memories? Oh, is that maybe how it works? And what about this old school building in the amusement park? Are they memories too? I imagine they're memories of someone who was taken previously. My sister, most likely. Then the apartments must have been... I'm not entirely sure, but never mind about that. Aoi and Renamon couldn't be in hot water while we're standing around here yapping. Yeah, you're right. Let's go inside. But yeah, being memories makes a bit more sense, because I've been thinking that it was like they were crossing over from the other world, but that isn't really, like, why would it be copying them? Because we know it's not like they get destroyed in the real world and then pop up over here. And that does bring the question of who would be remembering the school as run down, because it wouldn't have been run down when Haru and when Miyuki and Haru were there. At least, not completely decrepit like that, I don't think, so... I don't know. I don't know if they mentioned that it used to be abandoned and was refurbished and sometime after they would have been captured. I'm not really sure. It's so dark in here. I can't see a damn thing. It's so bright out there in the woods. My eyes aren't used to this yet. Air feels cold, and that odor. Dust, maybe? Okay, my vision's adjusted. So this is the library. Up here is totally different from the other places up to now. Creeps me out. What, those two? How could they be here? What is it, Agumon? Come on, man, that's a pretty harsh reaction no matter which way you cut it. What? That voice. You're kidding me, right? He sounds like all of us. Because we're all voiced by me. Hey guys, what took you so long? Yeah, what's wrong with you guys? You get sidetracked somewhere? Ryo, Shuji? Me and you, Takuma. Yeah, like you've seen a couple of ghosts. I'm waiting around here for what feels like forever. Impossible. I mean, you two were... swallowed by the fog? Yes, all of us got separated. Anyway, don't worry. From here on out, we'll always be with you. That's right, we'll never leave your sides. Since you guys will end up like us. Look out, everyone! Hey, man. Who's everyone? Huh? Takuma, everyone else is gone! That's right, but when... Not only that, the door won't budge. Can't even get back outside. Like fish in a barrel you guys are. What? No need to be so scared. We'll see each other again in the end. Yeah, we're all meeting our makers here. Don't be a crybaby about it. What are you two talking about? Look, our deaths are our own faults. We were weak. We admit that. That wasn't the only reason we died. It was also because you abandoned us. Ryo maybe. Shuji, you're just kind of like a piece of garbage. I'm being honest. You probably forgot all about us in your struggles to survive. Forgot abandoning us. After all that talk of everyone going home together, made me sick just hearing it. Yeah, Shuji and me were never part of that group, huh? Everyone didn't include us. That's not true. We all felt terrible after losing you. Still, there's no reason for us to give up on living. It's okay. You don't need to make excuses. We're not here for your apologies. It's alright, after all, talk is cheap. You really are sorry what happened. There's only one thing for you to do. Prove with actions, not words. How are we supposed to do that? Come with us, Takuma. We're friends, aren't we? We'll always be together, right? You say that, yet my notebook says we are clearly not. Actually, we were kind of decent friends with Ryo. I did talk to Ryo a lot now that I think about it. I've forgotten. Shuji, not my fucking friend. Hashtag not my friend. I deserted them both? Is that really true? I want to apologize for that. Do I have to become like them? Really? Nah, fuck that. Agumon, where you at? Shoot him with a missile. That's true, then Takuma, no! Come with us, won't you? You owe us that much, Takuma. Hurry up, yo, you got a date with the fog. I have a debt to pay. Yeah, punch Shuji in the face for Lopmon. Takuma, don't go! Wake up! What? What was I doing just now? Was that some sort of illusion? Good, Takuma, you're back to normal. Thanks, Agumon. That was a close one. Wait, was that Renamon's trap? I think so. I saw him too. Ryo and Shuji, but like scary versions. More importantly, this is bad. One thing's still the same. Everyone's gone. I was with us until a second ago. Seriously, is Renamon behind this too? Should look for them, right? They could be in the same situation you were in. Yeah, that's true. We can't leave them to their own devices. Let's hurry, Takuma. The bookshelves, the far bookshelves, the free battle. I do kind of still want to look at the reception. It's Miyu. Great, I'll join up with her. Okay, we could do that. Giant odd mushroom. Man, I haven't found a memory in frickin' forever. We were doing so good. And... how many do we have? That'd be... I don't even know what it would be under. Library? You know, we filled all of them up to chapter 4 and then just... They're gone. We didn't find any. I assume we're probably would be trying to find chapter 5 ones at this point, but... The library reception counter. A librarian would usually be checking out books here. There's no one here now. Shelves are stuffed with books. None of them stand out looking at the spines. The books are as old school as the buildings. I wonder why. And there's nothing else, right? I don't know if I looked over this way or... Miyu, what are you doing here? Takuma, you finally came. I'm so scared of myself. Sorry. Takuma, I'm sorry. I can't stand up. Are you okay? Don't push yourself. You can rest if you need to. No, we can't afford to stop now. We have to find Aoi right away. I don't want anyone else to suffer. Yeah. Takuma? Something seems off about this. Yeah, she doesn't have Sayakomon. But something about this doesn't seem right. Why can't I put my finger on it? When I started talking to her? No, the moment I saw her. When did she get here in the first place? Where's Sayakomon anyway? Where'd Sayakomon go? Sayakomon? Search me, how am I supposed to know? How are you? You two are always together, aren't you? You more worried about Sayakomon than me? No, that's not it. Hurry up and give me a piggyback, will you? I can hardly stand up here. Abso-freaking-lutely not? Takuma! Takuma! Agumon, talk some sense into him. Weird, I can feel the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. This isn't right. Takuma! Miyu's acting weird. Takuma! Why would you say that? You're not Miyu, show yourself. She's a guard. Takuma, it's the enemy. It's just the squad. Nobody else. Just one. I don't know if you can hit. Long range. Yes. Gotta remember that actually has an AoE to it. Because honestly, I'd forgotten, and I was just doing it out of utility, and then I remembered, oh yeah, that actually does have an AoE to it. Can you just kill without evolving? No. Why would I ever think you'd be able to do that? Making a Miyu shape to attack us. How low can you get? Yeah, I can't stand these guys. Wrath. Still, where's the real Miyu then? We gotta find the real Miyu and the rest of our friends soon. Yeah, I bet they're all dealing with their own problems right now. Yeah, and I don't think any of them have the mental fortitude. Maybe Minoru, because he's got Falcomon. Fine bookshelf. The books are totally crammed into it. The books here are written for kids. Folktale, picture books, novels with big letters. Might be worth coming back here to read with Agumon once things have calmed down. Yeah, yeah. What a fine bookshelf. The books are totally crammed into it. Can I see that you're a demon? Nothing here? It's Minoru! Minoru, man, am I glad to see you. You're not like a demon or nothing, are you? Minoru? Takuma. What is it? You see a nasty vision too? I don't know. I'm not sure what happened. What's going on? Can't seem to focus. Takuma, whatever this place is, it can't be good. We should go back. We have to leave. Yeah, even I can tell how dangerous this place is. We have to find everyone else first. If you want to run, you can get out on your own. I'm going to keep looking. I don't want to be alone. Stay with me! Please, I won't talk about running again. Just don't leave. Hey, chill out, man. It's all good. I won't leave you behind. Right. Minoru? Something about that just doesn't seem right. Why can't I have my finger on it? What happened to Falcomon? Falco what? Falcomon. He's not with you? Oh, well... You guys get separated? Yeah, exactly. That guy just wandered off on his own. He wandered off? Is this Falcomon we're talking about? Definitely weird. Those two went through so much to deepen their bond, and yet they just let each other slip out of sight like it was nothing? Anyway, man, let's find everyone and get out of here as soon as we can. Anyway, you say? Is that really how little you care about Falcomon? You're not Minoru. Who are you? Huh? Minoru I know would never ever disrespect him like that. Not before and especially not now. Are you an illusion like Ryo and Shuji? Or maybe you're... He's Yada? Why'd you dodge that, Takuma? It would have been so much easier if you hadn't. You're not Minoru. Who are you? Oh god, he's a big freaking salamander thing. Stand back, Takuma. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, now this is getting ridiculous. Now there's two of them. Three of them, actually. The more accurate quote anyway. Actually, there's four of them. Now, five of them, this was actually getting ridiculous. That's a little too many. Maybe you guys are weak, though? Okay, you don't have that much HP, at least. Like, enough to still be kind of annoying, though. Eat nipple lasers? You can't defeat Phoenixmon. He's too powerful. My man is jacked. You know who's also jacked? Machine Dramon. He turns into a machine that's also a Dramon. He likes power. Kind of a big damage disparity there. Did almost 3k to one, 800 to the other. You killed on man, this man's freaking hella tanky. Not tanky enough. And once again, everyone fears the nipple lasers. You will never touch this. Oh, I forgot you were over there too. Yeah, they could have probably just had like 2 guys for us to fight, but you know. Man, if only that was physical. If that was physical, man, oh, that'd be so good. Probably be a little broken. You gotta... I mean, I don't necessarily know if attack boosts stack. I assume they do. To some degree. Nah, keep blasting with the nipple lasers. And we actually should move first. Then blast with the nipple lasers. We were trying to be truly efficient. And you blow up this. A burst flame. And like all the equipable moves just don't feel worth it. Other than like the heals, which are at least like something most characters don't have access to. This doesn't feel good to like waste a slot to get a move that is like super like inefficient. Like their SP costs are so high. They don't really feel all that worth it. We did it, Takuma! Glad you're okay, Agumon. Still, where could the real Minoru be? Should find him quick. And Falcomon too. I hope they're not in any trouble. Minoru trouble? Come on. Takuma, behind the bookcase! Minoru, Falcomon, snap out of it! What happened? Thank goodness, it's not like you're hurt anywhere. Takuma, what are we doing here? Take it easy, okay? You don't have to get up right away. Yeah, thanks, man. Oh, looks like I passed out. I had the most frightful dream. Damn. I was really completely exhausted. No way they can come with me. You stay there. Agumon, I'll try and find the others. You're in your debt. Let us rest for now, Minoru. Sure. You guys say anything here? Them? Not worth a shot. Not here either. Should I talk to Agumon about what to do next? No. Big old bookshelf. Those are for novels. Tons of mystery whodunit stories. I think our library back in the real world had a bunch of novels like that. I think every library in the world probably has a bunch of novels like that. It's a very popular genre. I say the same thing. Nobody here. Guys, where are you? We're about to be nighttime. Maybe back reception. It's Kaito. I gotta head over to him. Yeah, Kaito. It's Kaito. My buddy Kaito. Totally Kaito. He's not like a demon or nothing. Kaito, you're alright. It's good to see you. Also, before we start talking, what's your opinion on salamanders? You think they're gross? Would you ever want to be one? Couldn't believe how fast you just disappeared. Yeah, I'm a bit out of it myself. What the heck happened? Visions of Shuji and Ryo showed up, then you and Dracmon vanished. Oh yeah, that's what went down. Shuji and Ryo came back, didn't they? What? Came back, he says. He doesn't realize they were illusions? What a couple of jerks. If you're safe, then say something already. Right, Takuma? Hey man, those two are... Who cares, man? Where's Miyu? I want to find her and get the heck out of here. Takuma, isn't he acting weird? Right. Something about this doesn't seem right. Why can't I put my finger on it? Kaito can be impulsive, but he has a suspicious side too. Still, he thinks his illusions of Ryu and Shuji are real? And even if Miyu is his top priority, he's not one to disregard the others like that. Who cares, you say? You trust the visions? I mean, I feel like these are both right. I don't know. You trust the visions? You and Shuji those were illusions. Really? You didn't notice that, Kaito? Serious, man? I didn't notice at all. Yeah, something ain't right. Not only that. Kaito, where's Dracmon? Yeah, you mentioned it. He's gone, ain't he? Damned if I know, not that I care anyway. So, I mean, how can you talk like that? Jeez, what are you getting on my ass for? You just don't know when to quit. You aren't Kaito. Say what? You hear what you're saying? Kaito might have a mouth on him, but he cares a lot about his friends. Not to mention the fact he'd never talk about Dracmon like that. Are you another illusion? Or maybe an enemy? Show yourself! Quit your gabbing! Be strange and... I'm a big freaking salamander! Sure would suck if you had to fight me! Bah! At least one of these, like, illusions should end up being real. So we have Minaru now, at least. Honestly, we can probably, like, pause during these now. We've done them enough. We fought the big salamanders. You know how the fights go. Alright, we're back. We did get a Mega Evolution disc from, like, a chest. So that was something. We got 2 perfects that I can't do anything with. At least they do hand them out like candy if you know, want them, need them. Did it, Takuma? Yeah, thanks, Agumon. Which I guess we should evolve something just for the sake of doing it. I mean, probably you, just because you're the only one that's kind of halfway leveled. Looky there. Got a spear and everything. What do you do, buddy? Ignores a monster's poor affinity, also increases all your stats. Not bad, and you have a super long-ranged attack that hits in a line. Not bad, not bad. Where could the real Kaito be? Gotta look for Kaito and the others. Yeah, I hope nothing bad is happening to them. And apparently we're not done here. That shadow! Pass. Anything else? Don't see anything, don't feel anything. No, I'm not so sure someone would be here this time. Let's check the next place. We gotta keep moving. Alrighty. I mean, is that maybe the professor? Yeah. The whole man's finally lost it. I mean, he didn't abandon her, right? I mean, Miyuki fucking banished him to save him, basically. At least that's my recollection of what happened.
意図して作り出されたものだ。苦しめ弱らせることが目的なのか。心を追い詰め、しかし壊さないようにしている。子供たちだけでなく私にも見せようとしたのは、その理由は。
Professor seems composed, but a bit frail too. He must be exhausted.
教授、
たくまくん、君にはすでに少し話しているが、改めて聞いてもらえるだろうか。
はい。
私の名前は水瀬明春。50年前に行方不明になった水瀬みゆきの弟、春だ。
Yeah, we know. We've known for a long time, game.
え？みゆきが教授のお姉さんで、教授が春なの？
In the professor's behavior, Miyuki's words in the photo, I had a feeling. What do you mean you had? The man basically came out and said it, like, back in the shrine, and really you kind of could have had an idea even before that. So it sounds weird to hear it come out of his mouth.
みゆきが私の姉であること、春が昔の私の姿をしていること、私は今までそれらが元の世界に戻るために必要のない情報だと。
Bro, what are you talking about?
むしろみんなに余計な気苦労をかけるだけだと思い込み、言葉を濁してきた。
What does that even mean? Why would it be burdensome?
ジジモンはみゆきに声を届けても、それは対症療法、その場しのぎでしかないと言っていた。
It's not really a stopgap though, it's like the first step.
いずれみゆきを倒さねばならない。それが本当なら、教授とみゆきが兄弟だという情報はみんなに遠慮や迷いを生ませるでしょうね。
I don't think so. I mean, if anything, that would cause. If they're not gonna hesitate over the fact that Miyuki's their friend, they're not gonna hesitate over the fact that it's the professor's sister.
私も同じように考えていた。だが、その思い込みは間違っているかもしれない。みんなにも伝えるべきではないかと、そう思えてね。
So with everything going on at the moment, it's utter chaos in here. Not really the best time. At least wait until things calm down before he opens that can of worms. I mean, I feel like there's no reason not to know. Because it's probably better to learn here in a controlled environment than it being like a shock when Renamon reveals it later. And you pick a lot of harmony lately.
みゆきのこと、春のこと。
Like we barely picked any harmony for like most of the game, but I feel like the last several prompts have been like all harmony.
ああ、伝えずにいるべきだという思い込みは。
What are our overall stats, by the way, on moral choices? We're still mostly wrath. Yeah, our harmony's gone way up here in like the latter half of the game.
レナモンの憎悪も、レナモンが主についたことも、おそらく私の過去と関わりがある。すべてを救う鍵がみゆきであるならば、私の事情ももう無関係でいられるはずがなかったんだ。だから無事にこの図書館を脱出できたら、すべてをみんなに打ち明けようと思う。私について、私の姉について、最初からすべてを。
教授、思い出せたんですね。
ああ、そうだ。今まで黙っていてくれてありがとう。そしてすまなかった。まずは全員で拠点まで無事に戻ろ
う。わかりました。そのためにも捜索を手伝ってください。まだ見つかっていない人がいるんです。葵さんのこともあるし、急いだ方がいいと思うんです。
彼女はサキ君のことで心を痛めていたからね。
Yeah, that's an understatement.
確かに一刻も早くこの場所を出て落ち着ける場所に連れて行った方が良さそうだ。
はい、急ぎましょう。
ああ、わかった。全力を尽くそう。
Everything we've got, you say.
たくま。
ラブラも。 それに葵さん、よかった。二人も無事だったんだ。
And we haven't seen the mimic, you know, the Digimon and the partner, but you know Aoi's strapped to a freaking stone slab right now.
たくまくんから葵くんの状況を聞いてね、心配していたよ。
それで葵さんは？
今は少し落ち着いてるわ。でもさっきさ、どこ？
Aoi, she's sickly pale. Was she showing her own vision? Saki from the sound of it. How awful.
この後はどうするの？
Well, we still gotta find Kaito and Miyu.
全員と合流したら扉か窓を破って一度この建物を出よう。
Or we could blow a hole in the wall with our big machine
罠の
dragon
中じゃ調べ物なんてできな
dinosaur
いよ。
thing.
まずはここから逃げ出すことを考えるんだ。
お前たち人間はまたそうやって逃げるのか？
I mean, yeah, it's just a library.
レナモン、
待ち伏せていたのか。
このまま逃がしては捕らえた意味もないだろう。無駄な抵抗はやめて早く生贄になってしまえ。
待てよレナモン、お前の目的を教えろ。
ミノル、
お前はみゆきを救いたいはず。みゆきが主に囚われた状態では困るはずだ。なのになぜ主に加担する？主からみゆきを救いたくないのか？
呆れるばかりだ。君たちは本当に同じことしか聞かないな。そのしつこさに免じて教えてあげるよ。すべてはみゆきを救うためだ。
みゆきを救う？主から取り戻すってことか？
Bro, what do you think we're doing?
そのためにこの子たちを身代わりにするつもりか。
身代わりってたくまたちとみゆきを交換するってこと？
So that just seems incredibly unlikely that, you know, go through all this effort of trying to track down Miyuki for like what is probably like hundreds of years in here, right? If we assume that like time moves at approximately like 1 day an hour in the real world. You know, because we were here for like a week or so before Takuma came back to the real world, and it just been like a few hours, so it's like 1 day is an hour approximately. So if it's been 50 years in the real world, that means it's been, you know, hundreds, maybe like what? Long damn time? Like 1,000 years? They've been looking for Miyuki here, potentially?
主は生贄を欲して
They're just gonna be like, yeah, 5 random kids will make do. I'll trade it for this thing I've been looking for a fucking millennium.
多くの生贄を下って初めて主の世界は広がるんだ。私は主の手足となってお前たちを連れて行く。その代わりにみゆきを返してもらう。
主が巫女を返すはずがない。君は騙されている。
だからといってみゆきを、私の運命の子供を見殺しにはできない。
Well, no, you could do like the slightly sensible thing and team up with the people who are trying to stop the master. I hate it when villains act just like without any sense of logic.
運命の子供？
Like, I can excuse some of it for being like emotion. Like, I mean, Renamon hating Haru and feeling like Haru abandoned Miyuki, like that's sensible, I think. Just because it's been so long that your, you know, perception of things could have been warped by your anger. I can get that, but like this whole, yeah, the master will definitely give me Miyuki back if I kill these children is stupid.
僕にとってのたくまなの？
It just feels very contrived, like, to make Renamon a villain.
そうだ。お前たちの世界の時間で数十年前、多くの子供たちがお前たちと同じようにこの世界へ迷い込んだ。その中にいた2人の子供、水瀬みゆきと水瀬秋春。
水瀬秋春。
お前のことだ、水瀬秋春教授。 いや、春。
は？じゃあみゆきって教授のお姉さん？いくらこっちとあっちで時間の流れが違うって言っても、教授とみゆきじゃ年がおかしいだろ。
Well,
みゆきは特別だからな。時の流れに置き去りにされているんだ。
I never really thought about that. That like, why didn't she age during any of this time? I just kind of assumed you didn't age here,
みゆきは水瀬のみ
without even really ever thinking about it.
世界と世界をつなぐ歌を操ることができる。みゆきはその力で、神秘の歌で、秋春、お前だけを元の世界に戻したんだ。
じゃあ教授はこの世界に来るのが2度目だってことか？
そうだ。レナモン、ここで見たお前の幻が教えてくれた。私の記憶の蓋、真実を隠す恐怖、あの悪趣味な幻は全てを取り払った。私はみゆき姉さんを置いて元の世界に戻り、そしてこの世界で感じた恐怖ごと記憶に蓋をしてしまったんだ。
お前を逃がしたせいで、みゆきは主に捕らえられ、魂の半分を奪われた。私が生き残った仲間を説き伏せ、みゆきを奪還した時には、彼女は自我を半ば失っていた。
Okay, okay. So everyone else hadn't been eaten by that point, because I was thinking it was that Miyuki and Haru were like the last survivors at that point. But it was so Renamon tried to rally the troops, they went to rescue Miyuki and then like all died.
お前の身勝手な保身のせいで、みゆきはこの世界に置き去りにされた。
Or, okay, how's this phrased again? Oh, they took too long, so that's like why you have such a disdain, I guess?
主
I
に
don't
取り込
know.
まれ、正しく年を取ることも、心を動かされることもなくなった。
Like, I mean, I can get having like a hatred of humans, but like, it just still seems very, like, dumb, your plan.
春、お前は自分だけおめおめと元の世界に帰り、置き去りにされたみゆきを見捨てたんだ。
I mean, not even ignoring the fact that how the hell's Haru supposed to get back here anyway?
みゆきはお前を救うために心を壊されて傷ついたのに。なのに、そんな状態でも彼女は弟を待ち続けていたんだ。
So that's why you started into Haru.
弟はきっと来てくれる。みゆきはそう信じていた。そう思わないと本当に壊れてしまうから。だから私はこの姿で彼女を支え続けた。お前がみゆきのそばにいた頃の姿で、私はずっとお前の影帽子でいたんだ。お前がこんな老いぼれになるまで、ずっと一人で彼女を助け守ってきたんだ。
レナモン、すまなかった。それは償いきれないほどの大きな罪だ。
そうだ。贖えない罪の行き着く先は死だ。お前たちは全員主の生贄になってもらう。
Yeah, but what did like Minoru do? How does Minoru factor into this situation? How is this Minoru's fault?
待ってくれ。
You know,
タ
any
クマ
of
君
them.
たちは
But...
この話に関係がない。
And honestly, I don't even really... I mean, I guess you can kind of blame the professor a little bit for forgetting about his sister, but at the same time, what was he realistically supposed to do?
あるさ。みゆきを取り戻すための交換材料だ。
I mean, I think it would have been maybe... Well, not more interesting, but I guess you could... Because he did still, like, study the Kiminogami and everything, but I guess that was more of a subconscious, desire to learn about them as opposed to, like, a plan to try and get back. Because that would have been kind of interesting if he'd spent, like, the rest of his life trying to get back, right? By studying the history and lore. Which is kind of what happened, but he just didn't consciously know why he was doing it, I would assume.
私の目的は復讐ではない。だが結果としてお前たちは死なねばならない。
しかし、
私にとってお前の姿を撮り続けることが どれだけ屈辱的か分かっていれば、私の意志が固いことも分かるはずだ。
When we were back in the real world, Miyuki seemed like just any other girl. That's why I can imagine what Renamon must have been going through. But even so...
レナモン、僕には主がミコを解放するなんてどうしても思えない。
Yeah, that's the main problem I have. If it was like, if it felt like what you were doing was actually going to kind of work, I'd buy it a bit more. Because it's like, okay, do I murder these like 5 kids who I don't give a shit about? And I even like hate humans because I feel like they betrayed me? Or save the one person I care about? Like that's, you know, morally the decision's easy, but I can kind of understand on like an emotional level how you can make that choice. But when it's like, hey, do I murder these 5 kids and then just make the thing that's capturing my beloved person all the more powerful? Because like even if they were to let Miyuki go, then like the world gets destroyed, which doesn't seem very good.
みゆきを取り戻すためにすべきなのは生贄を捧げることなのか？本当にみゆきを取り戻したいのなら僕たちで声を届けるべきだ。
私たちの声はきっとみゆきに届く。だからレナモン、
黙れ！
レナモン、
認めない。私ではなくお前たちの声ばかりがみゆきに届くなど認めない。
Now, I do kind of get this as well, like, you know, that showed some inferiority in that regard, right? Like, not wanting to be replaced.
おとなしく彼女のために生贄となれ。それがお前たちにできるたった一つの償いだ。
Like, I feel like the conflict would work better if it was more about Renamon refusing to work with the professor, rather than Renamon wants to murder us all, for no real reason. Or for no logical reason. I mean, there's a reason, but it doesn't make any sense. Okay.
行くぞ。
We've been cheered on. Is Kaito just like fucking dead? Like, did I get Kaito and Miyu killed? Where the hell are they? You're Talmon now?
甘いざれ事はもう終わりだ。
I'm sorry, you've become less cool.
立ちはだかる者は私の敵だ。
It's like the coolness scales for the Renamon line is like Cubimon at the top, then Renamon, then whatever you evolve. What's your last? Like, isn't it just Saiyakomon? Isn't that like your last evolution? Isn't that what it's called? Then Talmon's the least cool, I would say. Okay, so we have to use you 3 and Kaito and Miyu, or they're deceased. Oh no, we can't use you guys. No, we... You're already here? Okay, you spawned in over there. Got it. And then, I guess your passive's kind of good.
頑張るぞ！
Bro, there's so many. Kaito?
案ずれ
Kaito?
早めに終わらせる。
Any Kaito fans in the chat? Okay, so you have like a super long range attack, right? Yeah. I wonder if we can try and line that up. Anyway, you don't have that much SP? You can only do this like 4 or 5 times. Hey gang, what if you guys didn't guard so much?
絶対に勝つんだ。バロデルモン、覚悟はいいか。
Oh my god, you're so tanky!
アンジェレーション。
Let's buff Agumon. Let's hit it. He's got a knee for speed.
僕の番だね。
Okay, where's the best place to put you? Honestly, think you could hit a fat infinity cannon over there?
行くぞ！
無限ドラモン。
Talk to yourself,
止めた
buff yourself, crush the enemy. interesting damage disparity there. Just one of them's weak to dark. So like, how do you work again? Because your passive makes it easier for allies to provide battle backup and increases its effect in 2 ranks. But do you need to be like nearby, or is that like a for everyone? I don't know. Well, may as well just get up in front. Turn into Cerberusmon. Too bad you'll never evolve, because we didn't quite do well enough with our Owie talks. She's probably mad that I keep calling her Owie instead of Owie, which is fair. That's probably what kept us from getting the last like 20 affinity we needed for you to evolve. And then I have very little faith that Owie isn't fucking toasted. I'm pretty sure that that girl is dead this chapter. I would be very surprised if she wasn't gone. Now, do I just have to defeat everyone? All right. No rush down the boss strats. Granted, you know, he's kind of far away anyway, so we'd probably kill all the side characters first. It would be kind of nice if you could just rush down the boss. Granted, there are some drawbacks when you design your games around that. Okay, so you can actually hit from range with your regular attack. That's interesting. But you can't really do anything. Because, you know, it's like, you know, right before the Tactics Ogre remaster got announced, I had played through the game for the first time. You know, the Let Us Cling Together. And, like, every fight in that game is just, like, rush down the enemy boss. Because that's, like, the win condition for every fight. And so a lot of the fights are just, like, use an archer to snipe the boss from 1,000 miles away, and then you win. Which is a little lame. So I understand why sometimes they want to make you, like, beat everyone, so you can't just bum rush the boss. Okay, Kaito's not confirmed, not deceased. Unfortunately, Kaito, you hate us, therefore you're weak. Everyone should just learn, if they love Takuma, they'll become more powerful than God himself. Okay. More enemies, you're gonna have to regroup. Isn't that where we're already kind of at? Yeah. Okay, your mana is in a slightly rough spot. Because we get like a little bit of it back there, but it's not self-sufficient. Anti-paralysis crystal, I'm sure I'll equip that. Yeah, totally equip that. I probably could have not moved. Any Mius around here? No? Okay, I thought maybe that was like a transition to Miu coming, but I don't even know what that was. You do a bit more damage here. Give my boy. We're running low on the rib department, but we're getting there. Counters? Counter front? No? Okay. You do any damage? Not really. Maybe you get a team up? Are you confused? Or stunned or something? I think I would have preferred the evolution. I don't know. Because on one hand, I think it does kind of suck that like characters like don't get to evolve unless you get affinity with them. Especially because it just feels like it really encourages like saves coming to get the right answers for everything. By locking off such a... I mean, it's a pretty big power spike, and it's just cool. Like, seeing the evolutions. So I think, like, maybe the way I would kind of prefer it is if, like, having high affinity could unlock them early, but they still would get them eventually. Especially since, I mean, I don't know, maybe if you save scum every affinity thing correct, you could actually have everyone evolve, but I don't really know. Because we probably only have like maybe a 60% success rate on like answering questions, right? Especially because sometimes I'll just pick the wrong answer because I'm like, I don't want to pick the right answer. I don't want, you know, it feels wrong. Man, 4K, Poggy Woggy. Come at me. Okay, don't come at you. Oof. You did line up for, does your attack hit an AoE? It does not. That does negative damage. Honestly, may as well stay back. The big boy can't reach you. They did do that thing again where they spawned in your ally and they're a billion miles away, so you can't do anything. You actually do pretty good damage. You don't have like a great chance to hit though. I'll just wait until Machine Dramon gets to you, then you'll all be sorry. Honestly, I think you just like heal. Because there's like a 0% chance Miyu ever touches an enemy. Who does physical? Do any of our characters do physical damage besides you? Actually, you don't even do physical with your attack. I've kind of thought this was physical, but it's actually not. Which is funny. Because your magic, I think, I mean, you have your regular attack, but that doesn't fucking do anything. Yeah, this is physical. Unfortunately, you have no stats. Evolve, so you get the extra movement. Maybe it's possible you can attack this one guy we've been fighting for 1,000 years. 88 SP. Remember back at the start of the game and I was like, oh, it's kind of cool that enemies have to use SP. Turns out that was a fucking lie. Because they have infinite regen. You're fine. You wouldn't get one. Phoenixmon over here fighting like a one-man war. Just fighting for his fucking life over here. I think this might get you. Alright, now we just gotta deal with the Bihu boys. Oh my god, I forgot you guys still existed. Honestly, I guess we could pause. Well, you know, we're not gonna do anything after we do this fight anyway, so, you know, you can keep watching if you want to hear me talk, but the video is basically over. I don't know, is there anything I really want to say now that the fight's pretty much over and we're just kind of mopping things up? I do hope Allie doesn't fucking die. I do feel like she's dusted. You did get an attack off, so you improved me a liar, Shellmon. So you got that going for you. Yeah, I'd be a big fan if Allie didn't die. And I do like her whole, like, her stuff with Saki, like the survivor's guilt angle with her is pretty cool. I think it feels like a much more compelling version of what they did with Shuji, where if she does end up dying, like it's kind of like something you're watching in slow motion. In a lot of ways, where like you know how this is going to end, you can see that it's happening, and you can't really do anything about it. But it feels like kind of the reasoning for her, like falling into the abyss of despair, it feels a lot more, I guess, realistic, or like it doesn't feel like she's being like an asshole in the process, like Shuji was. Because that was like kind of the biggest problem with Shuji. It's like even when they add in the abuse angle with his dad, like I feel like I guess it just didn't really justify to me like the extremely poor treatment. Because it should be, instead of I'm gonna treat, you know, Lopmon like my dad treated me, it should be, hey, I recognize that this behavior made me feel like fucking garbage. So like, let's not treat Lopmon like that. And really even worse than that though is how like nobody really ever told Shuji to fuck off. Which was kind of annoying. Our last Infinity Cannon. Honestly, I'm gonna save it. Falcomon. Oh god, buddy. You're okay. True Falcomons never die. Oh lord, he coming? Nah. You can't beat the Phoenixmon. You can't squawk the chicken. I know I referred to Varigramon as the Mega Ultra Chicken, but Phoenixmon's the real Mega Ultra Chicken, if we're being completely honest. I mean, look at him. We're coming for you. In about 14 turns, oh, you'll be sorry. I do like the Shellmon defend animation. Phoenixmon, I won't let you die. You've been too good to me, buddy. Wow, that did negative damage. Oh lord. Like, what if you guys just like admitted defeat? Is there like a mercy rule? Where they're like, yeah, you're close enough. So we can turn you into Yatagramon, which will give you movement at least. Over there. Oh my god. Are you confused? That's something. Because really, like, I think my only kind of issue with the plot right now is just, I feel like Renamon's being, like, I don't know. I feel like the Renamon stuff could be done better. At least, like, this particular section of, like, Renamon wants to murder us to save Miyuki. I don't know. I feel like it could be presented better. I guess part of it will depend on, like, what the conclusion is as well. So if we boost your attack, how much does your regular attack do versus your special now? 5. Okay, so it is better when you boost your attack. You're fine, Agumon. Agumon would never die.
よし俺が行
Except
こ
for that, like, one time he died. But we don't count that. I just think he's died twice. There was that one fight where we had a solo with Shellmon at the end, and it was, unbearable.
僕の番だね。
He kind of just wants you to draw you forward, so you'll be closer to everyone else.
行くよ
Wait, can you get close enough to blast him from range? Of course you can, because you're the Mega Ultra Chicken who can't stop, won't stop. And then Gaiamon, he's coming for you. One of these days he'll get there, and you'll all be sorry.
ここは俺だな。
Honestly, just don't move. You're never gonna. Oh my god, you just fucking stood there!
う俺が行こ
Is that allowed? Can you do that?
う絶対に勝つんだヤタガラモン全ては整った
I do like that at least you regen your SP really fast. Oh my god. Why is this man just made of defense?
私が相手だよ。
That's all he does. All he does
僕の番だ
is
ね。
be strong. You're never gonna make it. Can you regen 100 SP? That's like more than I would have expected. Alright. Finally. That is 300. This does more. And we are hitting him from the front. But still.
俺に任せておけさらなる力の解放だバロデルモン覚悟はいいか
Okay, in hindsight, I really wish I'd just like ended the video when we were like 7 minutes ago. Because I was like, it'll take like maybe 3 more minutes to finish this fight. Wrong!
私が相手だよ。よろしくね。
僕の番だね。
I do think, like, I think my biggest problem with the combat, movement should be like doubled across the board. Okay, maybe not doubled, but like I think every character should have 2 extra points of movement.
私の力も使う
Because there are just like a lot of situations where it's like, fuck, it takes forever to get across the map. I think if like every character had like a base of like 5 movement, with some exceptions, but that'd help a lot. And then like your super mobile characters had like 7 or something. You got 4 enlightenment slabs?
レナモン僕たちの勝
Alrighty,
ちだ
so we'll call it here. Next time we will see if we can make it out of the library. Guess that is the real Alloy, so you know, at least it's the real Labramon. Whether or not it's the real Alloy, we don't fucking know, but we'll find out. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye guys.